No one cares about you. No one's thinking about you. 99% of everyone's thoughts are about their own self, their own goals, their own feelings, and their own judgments. I don't care about you, and you don't care about me. And that's fine because you don't know me. But the most important thing of all is that no one cares about your goals. I cannot care about your goals while still not wishing harm on you. And I hope you would do the same for me. But we really don't give a fuck about each other. And that's the sad truth. Nobody gives a fuck. But maybe that's not entirely bad. Remember that if no one cares about what you do, really, then that gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. Everyone's gonna think they know what's best for you, but only you know what's best for you. So pick the life that you want to live. Create the stuff that you want to create. But you don't have to go shouting your goals and your dreams from the rooftops of the world. Keep it to yourself. Do it, and then when your results come, people can't help but be astounded by it. But that doesn't change the fact that they're only going to be thinking about their own goals. Maybe they'll use you as inspiration, maybe they'll look up to you, but it's still about the self at the end of the day. This whole topic reminds me of one of my favorite albums of all time, which is Animals by Pink Floyd. The album centers on the corrupt forms of society, the dogs who take advantage of other people to get their way to the top, the pigs, which are the ruling class who think they're better than everybody else and serve themselves over the people they rule, and the sheep, which is all of us, the general masses who just follow everything and don't question anything. This is a very depressing album because, especially when you compare it to the way we see things in the world today, and the fact that this is the active situations of billions of people on Earth. But this album's only 5 songs long. The 3 main songs take up 38 minutes and 51 seconds of runtime, and the other 2 songs only take up 1.5 minutes of runtime. And they bookend the album. And they were written by Roger Waters for his wife at the time. And he sings, "If you didn't care what happened to me, and I didn't care for you, we would zigzag our way through the boredom and pain. I don't feel alone or the weight of the stone. And any fool knows a dog needs a home, a shelter for pigs on the wing." Let the love in your life be your shelter from the depressing parts of life. There are people who care about you, and they're extremely important. Please don't forget that. The title of this video is a lie. Thank God. Because some people do give a fuck. For no reason other than that they just love you. Your mother never wants anything for you other than the best life you could possibly live. When I tell her about my hopes and dreams, her mind isn't jumping to, how can I use this kid to make my own career advance? She just loves me and wants to see me succeed. Same thing with my grandmother and most older folks. Their game is over, or maybe they realized it was a game a long time ago, and now they just give and are happy. Or maybe they realize that the thing that guts us all in the end, death, is near, and they don't want to participate in the dog-eat-dog world that we find ourselves in most of the time. If you're in a romantic relationship, I want you to know that the biggest red flag you could ever find about someone is if you tell them the things you're doing, the progress you're making, your hopes and dreams, and it makes them insecure or it offends them. If they even react in a way that isn't anything but happiness for you, if they try to minimize your success or it makes them jealous, if your success makes them jealous or they try to minimize it, they are not the person for you. And you can say the same thing about friends. If your friends, if they minimize your success or they're jealous, those are not the friends for you. A real friend would want nothing else in this world other than your happiness. The point is, the occasional sun ray through a cloudy sky will peek through, and some people do give a fuck. Give these people your love and attention. The ones that actually deserve it. These are the people you need to fill your days with and surround yourself with. Not strangers who you want attention from or higher ups in your career that you can seek approval from. But also, you're not going to get people who give a fuck about you until you start giving a fuck about them. Your family is like your free pass. They're always going to give a fuck about you. But friends and romantic relationships and people, no one gives a fuck about you until you start giving a fuck about them. And then they realize, wow, this person actually cares about me. I love them. And then everything changes. It's easy to forget about the love our family gives us or our girlfriend or boyfriend gives us because it feels like it's always been there. But it's not always going to be there. So appreciate it while it still is here. Because you never know what you got until it's gone. Realize that that is all you need. And go forth and do the same for someone else today.